For years I've struggled with my mortality, thinking death was the end. But now I have a whole new understanding and realize death is only the beginning. Again.
So I'll show you guys.
The same place.
Right off the number. What do they call that? The supermoon.
Hey guys, we're here investigating a Groton home. We've been here twice in the last couple of months. Now this place is jam-packed full of activity. There's got to be a dozen so spirits here, and the majority of them are children. And I've come up with a theory that possibly children tend to gather together as spirits. You know, rogue children that are just kind of out there flying around, hook up with other kids. For some reason, this home isn't this old. It's only like the 1960s, 1970s. And it's got a ton of activity. And we think that children gang together somehow or another. Maybe the client's daughter brought them in from somewhere. But it's crazy. And we're going to go into this investigation, let you watch it now. As I said, we've been here twice. And the most Class A EVPs we've ever gotten in 8 years on any case. Some of these voices are amazing. Check it out.
Okay.
Destination unknown.
I know that was a little bit.
But anyways, there is, and I've experienced it myself when I'm like in really deep REM sleep, where it feels like, you know, I could suddenly get really paranoid, like somebody's like staring at me or something, and it'll kind of freak me out, and I have to remind myself in that state that I'm actually experiencing that, because I know there's no spirits in my house. That's just being the devil's advocate.
Yep.
But when I asked you, I said, well, do you think you have any spirits in your house? You were like, oh yeah. And so so is there other things that make you believe that this place, you have people here?
Yeah, when I first moved here, probably about 11 years ago,
Okay.
this hallway right out here, I felt like cold rushes of air, and that was
Okay.
what prompted me to use the sage stick to burn through the house. And then just the other night, aside from the incidents that keep occurring in my bedroom,
Right.
there's a gate at the top of my stairs that I latch every night, even though my daughter's old enough to walk down the stairs.
Right,
Her bedroom
right.
door is literally right there, so I keep it so she has to open it,
Right.
not fall down the stairs. And the cats are in tune with that, and they hear the gate. They know she might be waking up in the night. And one of the cats looked up, the gate was being jiggled, and I went up. I waited a few minutes, I thought she was coming down.
Right.
And she was up in bed, sound asleep in the
Yeah,
same position
okay.
that I had. So
Okay.
that's a more recent one. I hadn't had anything in years. This
Okay.
is all pretty recent.
Okay.
I don't know if this counts for anything, but I really, as soon as I
You
was
don't have to
standing
run
in,
both cameras at the same
in
time.
front of that door,
Huh?
that door in the hallway,
Yeah.
right in front of that door,
Yeah.
felt something like really like heavy.
The
Okay.
basement door?
Really
Yeah,
heavy.
Yeah.
I thought I felt something too, but I like to try to be analytical if I can about it.
Well, there was another thing with the cat. I forgot about that. One of the cats down in the basement. My cats are pretty big mousers. They get every mouse that comes in this house, but they work in twos. If one goes down in the basement and there's a mouse, the other one is close behind. The other night, right before I had the last incident in my bedroom, one
Right.
cat perches here, as you can see. Behind. He was here. He will not let the other one go down for a mouse without him. He was here. I could hear the other one about right where you're standing through the ceiling with my TV on. She was howling down the basement. I went down there, and she was just very yappy and chattery and yelping about something. But he would have. They know their own language. So he would have gone down if there was a mouse. So
Is that you?
I don't know what was going on, but
What'd
that
you do?
was
No, I
that
didn't
that
do
same
that.
night.
Okay.
Might have been this.
Okay. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
That's okay. No, so I heard her through the floor over the TV
Mhm.
making noise, and he wasn't following suit. He was just sleeping away. And if there's a mouse, usually it's the two of them. I don't see them for about 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah. Is there any way you can kill these two lights?
Yeah.
Just because a lot of times if spirits are around, they prefer
Yep.
a darkened room too.
You want me to shut off the Christmas tree too?
That's not too bad.
Okay.
It just gives them a little more. I just want to speak to any potential inhabitants in this house, you know, any of your house guests here. Folks, we're not here to cause you any discomfort. If you don't mind coming into the room, I don't know if there's just one of you or there's more, but we've got several devices. This right here is called an audio recorder. When we're not saying anything, please feel free to go in there and say whatever you want. You can tell us your name. You can tell us how many of you are in the room. The device Nick is holding there, that works on electromagnetic frequency. It's an EMF meter, and
That's my cat hissing.
and that device, sometimes spirits can go up to that and set it off to let us know you're here. This device I'm using right here is a spirit box. Some spirits have a very easy time manipulating this and speaking over it. What it is just a like an old-fashioned AM radio, but it runs through the frequencies very fast, so you might be able to speak to us through this. If you want to attempt to, I'm going to set it up. First I want to see how many frequencies are coming through here.
One per household.
Did you attempt to go into this device and say something? Did you try to say hello to us if you're here? That's not. That's interference from stations.
Yes.
Then I'm not sure.
Keep asking.
Was that somebody that just said yes to me, answering the question that you're here? That's interference.
Friends?
That's interference.
You can hunt it.
That's top of the dial, that's where you get interference, yeah.
You're not alone.
Yeah, let's see, that last one was the same thing. Yeah. There's a lot of stations coming through. That's the only hard time you have with this thing, if there's a strong amount of stations around.
You can
Right, I'm not gonna bother with this thing if it's getting that much interference. Better off just going with audio. I want to put this audio recorder here, and we're just going to sit here and try to ask you some questions. If you can try to amp up your energy and try to set off Nick's meter over there, that would be an easy way for us to know that you're here. Is there a gentleman here? She was telling me about a gentleman that had passed a while back. Not here at the house, but is there a possibility that you came back here to stay? Is there a TV on in the other room or
It's
something?
a radio. Should I shut it off? Or?
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely going to be contaminate the audio. I just want to check that on the audio recorder that was. I said, "Wow, somebody's talking to me over there."
Not that easy.
Curious to know what made the cat hiss
Yeah,
Yeah.
upstairs.
That's kind of odd.
yeah, that's what she said too.
The cats are hanging out.
Sir, are you here by yourself?
That was me.
Is there anybody else in this home with you? Try to build up your energy any way you can. I see there's not a lot of ambient energy with that EMF meter, but I know you must have some source where you feed off of, so you could try to utilize that. We want you to talk. The easiest thing for you to do is talk over that recorder. Then I can go home and analyze it later and see if you've spoken. I'm just really curious. Are you just fond of Joy? Is that the reason you hang out around here, or do you have any personal problems with her and the family? Do you have any anger issues? What was that noise?
I heard that too.
Sound like a growl.
Yeah.
Coming from over
That was
there.
somebody's stomach.
I did too.
No,
It wasn't.
It was upstairs.
I heard
Yeah.
that
Okay.
too.
It was up the stairs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It was like,
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think both my cats are down.
yeah.
I don't-
It's definitely not a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an odd area for it to come from.
Well, one of them dove into the. There's a closet at the top of the stairs that goes into the eaves of the house. It
Right.
runs the entire length of the house,
Right.
and you can only access it. You know, you can't get in. There's mesh, I think, to keep squirrels or mice out.
Right.
But one of them went running up into there the other night too. Never mind. It's like they've been acting strange. The cats have
Yeah.
been acting strange up in that area. I can tell you what my take was the other night. What I thought. I feel there's two things. There's two here.
Okay.
One is heavier. It's that I feel male.
Yeah, I
energy.
definitely.
The other is either a child. I'm not sure. Somebody, because my sleeve of my bathrobe was being tugged that night, and then
Yeah.
I was not 100% asleep.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's somebody lighter in weight than that
Yeah.
man.
Nick, what are you thinking, dude?
Well, there's a few things here.
I definitely feel a male, and I think I feel something more feminine.
Yeah, it's either
Like
a woman or
possibly
a
a
child.
young woman or a child.
Yeah,
Too.
right.
What's that, Nick?
Something small too.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
could be a child.
Yeah, that's you. Sir, do you take care of the? Is there a child here? We're not here to harm you guys. We couldn't if we wanted to. We're just here to help Joy out, you know. She's not exactly sure what she's experiencing, and she needs your help.
Is there anybody up there?
No.
Because there's movement up there.
Maybe we should go
Okay.
up there.
Unless a cat got by you, there's
No,
nobody up
they're
there.
right here.
Oh,
They're
you
both
can
right
see the
here.
two of them? No, there's
Yeah.
nobody up there.
Yeah, I keep getting like.
Why don't you go up there with Nick? Take the recorder for a minute. I'll set up
You're going
another
up?
recorder down here. Okay?
Do you want me to stay here or go with
Yeah.
them?
No, I
Do you want
want
me to
you to
take the
stay
camera
here.
up and you can
I
move
just-
the camera?
Would you guys?
or do you want to go up and
Yeah, if you want to split up the team, you can go up there with them
Okay.
and just. Yeah, go
Should
ahead.
show this one. She's
Yeah,
I will go in
awesome.
the basement, but I'll go upstairs.
I just want to split. I'm thinking if they're shy, if they're resistant, that one way or another they're gonna either hang out with us.
This is Molly's room.
You know what?
This is your daughter's room. And the playroom's across the hall.
I can't promise you I'm right, but normally I'm.
That's the closet she was talking about.
Small closet.
Yeah.
Oh, they go in there all the time.
No, she just said that was the first time they've been in there.
Feeling like there's like air, like touching my face. I'm feeling it right here.
Now, what's in the other door? Playroom?
Just the playroom.
She, or he is probably curious. I don't think it's a young guy either.
Oh yeah.
Cold in here.
Feels heavier in here.
Yep. Up. K2 hit too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty thick in here.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody up here like to talk to us?
Does somebody like to play up here? Pretty neat playroom.
Oh, just got a K2 hit.
Yeah.
The yellow. Oh. Can you set that off to red? There you go. Come on. A little higher.
A little bit more.
What if we put a toy up? See.
Ball.
Yeah. That's what I was looking for, was a ball.
How about that little bike? Maybe we can move that little.
This?
Yeah. You want to ride the bike?
Once you finish the sentence, different.
There's a lot of cool toys in here to play with.
Big time.
If you're here, can you push the bike a little?
Was it a yummy stuff?
I get a feeling they're scared.
Yep. You don't know who
It's
you
a
are.
kid who's scared or something. You don't have to be afraid. We're not here to hurt you. We want to play with you.
We're just as curious about you as you are with us.
It's still going. We know you're here hanging out.
Guess you like the K2 meeting.
Yeah. Makes cool lights.
Are you comfortable with these guys staying here in your home?
Do you like to play in Molly's room? Or do you like it better in here in the playroom? I think you're a little shy.
She has a basement too.
I want to go down there.
Yeah, that's where I want to go.
I want to go down there.
I love getting that feeling.
You can follow us if you want to come. I'm not going in the basement. I was talking to the kids.
I was letting them know.
Oh, hi, kitties. You're not missing any meals, are you, bud?
Not at all.
It's cold in that playroom. It is, yeah, the door's
You got the
shut.
recorder?
Yeah. I don't have the heat upstairs.
You guys going in the basement?
Yeah, I'm not going to the basement.
Yeah.
You going in?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you want me here though, right?
Well, if you want to go down there, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, it's one of those kid walks.
She doesn't, I don't do the basement.
Of course, I can't do it.
Gotta have a kid, and I wanna do it.
It's very, just watch your head going down there. I want to come through guys, because this is like, I don't freak out by the basement. This is where I'm interested. I don't know what's in
Okay.
here, so then I can give you the tour better. Do you need lights or just the
I
camera
think
light?
we're okay. We got enough light. I'll try to use the.
Okay. And then these stairs are treacherous, but there's only laundry down here. I haven't fallen yet, so. Yeah, I'll show you, I can show you what I was telling them up there.
Okay.
This house originally, I think, was only about to here. I think that this was added, like that was blasted out. This is my guess, I'm not really sure.
The cat.
Oh yeah, they go in the crawl space, that goes back. And then right about here, right behind you, watch your step here, this landing. I don't know the history of all the house, but if you look at my wood floor in the hallway up there, it almost looked like this was a hatch. Like if you look at these, see this is like a cutout box there.
Oh, yeah.
I think this was the original basement. It was like a hatch that came down. I don't think that was part of the original house. If you look, it's blasted out, and the stone is different from the outside. So this half, I believe, these 2/3, I think, are older.
Yeah.
If that makes any difference.
That's true. Yep, they added it on.
Okay, so that's the newer
It's
half.
right here.
That's what it looks like, yeah. So the house, the structure of it could have been different. I had told them, I think originally that was maybe a kitchen, because there's plumbing pipes that,
That makes sense.
yeah. Especially if it was 1930, somebody would want to add on, but this is the most interesting thing to me, the little
Down here,
landing. They're big mousers, they've caught whole families in one night.
Good, because I'm more scared of a mouse than I am of a ghost, so.
Oh, are you? Okay, yeah.
You get those nice,
Max
kitty.
is my number one guy. He'll get him. Yeah, there might be more skittish, but yeah, that goes right back.
Is anybody hanging out down here? Could you tell us your name? I don't know, I don't feel weird over here, but I felt weird over there.
Yeah, it's funny you say that, yeah, and that's the older part, this is the newer part,
Yeah.
right. Now, let me see if it's still here, I wonder, is there any way?
I was dizzy going over here.
Is there any way, does somebody have a little light to flash up here? I can't remember where it was, but I
Sorry.
think it might be gone. There was like a little pink slip of paper, somebody's oil
Like that
bill.
thing right here?
That's a flag, it's like an old flag. I might have thrown it out because,
It was a pink piece of paper?
yeah, it was sticking in one of the beams. I think it's gone now. I can't remember
With
if I
writing on it?
threw it out. What was a bill for the furnace being maintained, and it was a previous owner of the house, and I think he might have been the one that had killed himself. Not here, but it was here, and I think it freaked me out enough to where I threw the paper away.
Maybe he comes back here, maybe that's what
Yeah.
he wanted.
Yeah.
You know, even if he killed himself.
Maybe he doesn't like you in the house.
Right, right. Like you left that there, like to mark, like, yeah, I don't know. Don't really know. But that's one thing that I had thought of, and I wish I had saved it, but And I might have put it somewhere else, but I thought maybe I stuffed it back up there. Unless it was like from about 1981.
Do you know what his name was?
I can't remember. I can't remember, and I remember reading it on the thing, and then I just don't. And this is, my cats always go up in here. I know there's mice, but this is directly underneath my bedroom over here. And that window is probably, I've never replaced, I've just kind of, I sealed it up because when I first
You
moved
must
here.
have a dryer down here.
Yeah, there used to be, like, things were different. That's not the original hearth. Like, I had a new hearth poured in, or actually that is an original hearth. I had a gas fireplace put in. There was, that fireplace that was there was really old Heatolator fireplace, so that's not original. This is directly, where you're shining is directly under my bedroom. And this is where I'm having, that's where I'm
That's
having
where
all
you have
these
the activity?
current, yep. They're in there now. They're sitting on my bed.
You got the
I really like the
electrical
wire on the
system.
bed.
See how you
Yeah,
have
just
your
to see what
electrical
happens.
wire?
Just to like, almost
See
invite
the
it.
electrical wire runs right underneath your bedroom?
Oh,
So
yeah.
they're probably drawing,
Oh, drawing energy from
yeah,
that,
right from
okay.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
makes,
While they're in
that's
the
how
bedroom.
it's not necessarily me, that's why it's occurring there, and maybe
Yep.
not in the,
Maybe.
okay, maybe.
Plus you got all the other wires that come into the
Yeah,
lights.
and that's my dryer outlet, because we put those in when I moved here. I know, it's kind of a little treacherous, not as bad as some, but. I don't know, there's stuff carved on this beam too, that's not from me, there's stuff there, initials and things, I don't know. I know. I know I need a vacuum down here, but I didn't know it was that bad.
That's okay.
But like there's little stuff,
The B.
B, yeah, DB or
JB.
something. JB, and there's a J. Now see, JP are my initials, but I didn't do that.
Sure you didn't sneak in here?
Yeah. So there's another JP.
Yeah, somebody started one here but scratched it out.
Yeah. I wish I could see if that paper would be in it. Like all this stuff. That's right.
That was Nick.
Yeah, that's fixing it. Yeah. That shelf, that's, right there, that's the old mantle. That's made out of the old mantle from upstairs. And like these things up here, the little baby food things, those are from a previous owner that had nothing to do with me, so.
Yep.
Just energy wise, speaking, thinking of why it's all over here.
Can I use this ball from that?
Yeah, cat toy.
Pink.
If anybody's down here with us, do you think you can knock this ball over for me? And grab some energy and just push it off of there.
Smiley face on it.
Yeah, it's a happy ball.
Down there, I think they're up there with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you guys are hanging out with Ed. He gets all the fun ones. I'm gonna borrow this.
Okay.
Because this is nice and light, this would be easy.
I wanna check out the bedroom too.
Yeah, because I think they're out of there now. Still over there. I don't have a lot of time, so he's probably.
thanks.
Or not.
Hey Joy, is it possible we're all just like hanging all over your
Yeah,
bed?
that's
Just
fine.
making us- Never met you guys before, we're just making ourselves right at home.
That's all right.
Is it possible that Molly might have brought this child home with her?
I suppose anything's possible.
I thought
She's had imaginary friends since she was probably.
Got the most was upstairs in the playroom,
Okay.
where I felt like the heaviest.
Do you feel like there could be a child here?
I don't know.
You're kind of iffy on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
I'm just
really
throwing
necessarily
things your
feel
way.
like male, female, child, adult, or anything.
Yeah. Definitely the male's a strong energy.
I agree with her about the playroom though. That used to be my bedroom when
Okay.
I first moved here, and I didn't like it up there.
Okay.
And I moved down here as soon as I got divorced. I moved into this room,
Uh-huh.
and I used to have nightmares up there.
Okay.
That was a man actually that was rushing the bed, and I'd wake up right when he came to the side of the bed, and I had enough of that and came downstairs.
That might have been his old room. Maybe he was being a little
Could be.
territorial about it. It's possible.
Did you actually, like, when you were asleep, did you see the man? Or could you, like...
No,
You just
he
said
fogged
coming
out
in.
as soon as he
Yeah.
came to the, I would wake up the minute he'd come to. He came fast, and he was
Okay.
just I couldn't see the face, and
Yeah.
I just figured it was a recurring nightmare because I had a young baby, and who knows, but you know.
Because when I used to sleep with high milligauss right next to my head before I started this team like 10 years ago, I would have, when I was in my REM state, I would get this strong feeling there was somebody standing over me getting ready to strangle me.
Really?
And I would wake up and,
Yeah.
you know,
Freak out.
and there'd be nobody there. And I to this day, I still have it, but I'll remind myself in a dead sleep that it's not real, that it's something in my head. And that could be similar to what you're experiencing, because you got that thing just pumping right into your brain.
And I hear it all night because
Yeah, that's
you
the
know,
milligauss coming out of it and right into your brain, you know? It's affecting your brain waves is what it's doing. Do you ever have, like, crazy dreams, or
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
my dreams have, but they've always been very vivid. Always.
do you ever have, like, just wake up in, like, a second for no apparent reason and just, like, lay there?
Every now and again, yeah.
Do you ever drink more wine than you really should?
Yes.
That's got nothing to
I'll
do
be
with
honest.
milligauss.
Yeah.
Everybody does.
Right.
Yeah,
Who doesn't?
I wouldn't be able to lie about that. But yeah, no, I've always had very vivid dreams, though. But like I said, I am sensitive,
Yeah.
and I work with energy, with
Reiki.
Qigong energy. I don't know
Yeah.
if you've heard of that. So that, you know, I pull it in, but it's positive energy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. See what you're pulling in there isn't positive energy, that milligauss. That's
Right.
man-made energy.
oh yeah.
What's that?
Crazy off the hook red.
Oh, that's the clock. Yeah.
Which means
Yeah, that thing's off
that-
the freaking chain. That's where they're getting their energy to do stuff too.
Yep.
There's probably one or two little hot spots in this house that is giving them that
Is that
energy
a
to suck
closet?
things up.
It is a closet. I don't really use it, but it does go directly down into the basement right where we were.
Wow.
Because there's a hole in the sheetrock, and I keep it closed because things would get damp in there,
Yeah.
and the cats can get stuck in the wall. So
Yeah, you know what? Got stuck in the wall. That's not a good
mice,
thing.
but they would die. So yeah, no.
Sir, are you glad we came here to talk to you? We can help you any way you want. Is there anything we can do to help you?
He's setting off K2 to one leg.
Oh, maybe he does want help.
See?
Do you want help crossing over, sir?
There you go, see?
Oh.
Bingo.
Yeah, that's the hardest to set it off.
Well,
Okay.
the other night when I asked, I said, please, you know, I need to get my sleep. I have help coming for you in
Yeah.
a couple of days. It left immediately, whatever
Okay.
that was.
Yeah.
Left immediately. And
Yeah.
I had very
He probably
restful
wants to be
sleep
with
right
his wife
after
and
that.
his loved ones. He's pulling up as much energy as he can. I think he's saying, yeah, he wants help. Sir, is there a child here with you? Do you both want
You
to,
hear that?
That was the car.
That was a
Was it?
card, yeah.
do you both want to
All
go
kinds of waves.
to the Father? He wants you there. He wants to accept you and bring you where you want to be. You'll be in a place where there'll be nothing but love. You'll get to see all your children, your loved ones. And, you know, all you have to do is just repent for the sins you've caused, and just tell the higher power that you want forgiveness. And when I come back, I'll help you to cross if that's what you really want. Just make sure you vocalize it in this recorder, sir, will you? You say, you know, I want your help, or help me. I feel you're a good person. I feel you caused nobody any harm. Probably the only one you harmed was yourself. I think he really does want help, though. He really went crazy on that thing.
Back
Yeah, maybe
on
he got
me
stuck
and
here.
without that clock.
Yeah.
Really?
It's not
You
the
like
same.
coming here and then he
Yeah,
gets stuck.
like it's like, but I feel, oh,
Feels it on
Wow.
her again.
Is anybody feeling a thickness all of a sudden in here?
yeah, it went,
I
it came,
feel
it's
it too,
all
because
over
it
the back of me.
Wanted me to step
Wow,
up.
it just hit like out of nowhere.
Yeah,
wow.
but it's more than
That's
just.
Yeah,
cold,
it's more than
like-
just
You can feel it. It's
It's just a okay, new
Oh.
crack.
this right here. It was, you can see light, and then it just blacked out and just stayed blacked out for like 5 minutes straight. This is like, sorry to cut you off. I'm trying to.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's not buttery. I really like it up here. It's kind of neat
You
up
guys
here.
got a nice little playroom here.
Sorry.
Wow. You see that K2?
Yes.
Oh my
crap.
God. All right, number one. I want to know, once
got
again,
right
who's that guy with a southern accent? That was just a stomach growl. That was an amazing voice you had there, buddy. Who is Tammy Peel? Is that a girl you used to be in love with, or is she here now? Do you guys understand what I've said to you? I'm not trying to be mean, but
They just maxed it out when you ask them that. They know what you're asking.
yeah. You got to try to. I know there's a lot of kids here. The gentleman's old and the woman's old. They don't need to have to be watching you all the time, yelling at you. Hey, you know, you got plenty of space in here. She's going to give you this room. You know, I mean, could you ask for more? What's the alternative? I got to come in here and get rid of you guys? I don't want to do that. You seem like nice people, you know. Try to get along. I'll come in like every 6 or 8 months. I'll visit you. You know, we'll sit and we'll chat and just try to leave her alone at night. If you want to venture down on the steps during the day and see what they're doing, that's fine. If you want to hang out with her daughter, you know, in the afternoon, that's fine. But nighttime, let her get her sleep, you know. She's very sensitive to you guys coming and, you know, just looking in the room. She can feel you guys, okay? And you understand that? Thank you. Appreciate that. Now, you said that there's more than 10 of you in here?
Ooh.
Sound like a female go,
I heard that too.
Kid.
Yeah.
I did hear it before. Yeah.
yeah.
This guy really-
Is that the little boy?
It is.
How old's the little boy? 7? Is the youngest person in here like 7 or 8? You're the one that said it's hard to be sick or something like that? It's electric in here.
Oh yeah. I'm shaking a little bit, and I'm not prone to
believe
Yeah,
how
it's like
strong
really
this
cold
energy
behind
is.
us.
so
yeah, like
thick.
freezing
It's
and
Yeah.
bone
prickly.
chilling cold in here though.
Yes, it is.
Like all of a sudden, yeah. I
Is-
feel like that child is 10. I don't know why, but that's.
So just try to be respectful to Joy, to her daughter, to the older gentleman and his wife. I think her name's either Virginia or something like that. Just try to be respectful to them because I think they used to live here. You understand that? Okay. Because you know they're older and they're having a tough time trying to keep you guys. I think maybe the southern gentleman. You here now, buddy? Are you the one setting that off? I think maybe you should be in charge of this upstairs brigade. How do you feel about that? I think you seem like the leader type. And then you pick somebody else to be your captain, and you'll be the general, and you keep these kids in line, you know? I mean, don't be mean to them or anything. You know, they're nice kids, but you know, just explain to them that they can't go running downstairs in the middle of the night and sneaking up on Joy and going boo. You know, they can't do that. Because if she starts calling me up, I'm not getting any sleep. The kids are bothering me. Then I got to come in here and be a jerk, and I don't want to do that. I like you guys. And another thing, no following any of us home. Somebody followed me home. You understand? Somebody did follow me home the other night, correct?
And now they're chucking things at you.
What was that?
Yeah.
The thing just fell, man.
Oh my God!
I saw the corner of my eye. It's like,
What was it?
Was this
something
Milton
that-
Bradley game?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where'd that come from?
SpongeBob game. It's been on that pile of stuff.
It
but-
was no joke. It was right here.
Oh my
like
God!
that, and it went.
Yeah, because that stuff that needs to get donated.
I saw
Yeah.
it. You were talking, and I was like, I saw it move. And I'm like, is it playing with my eyes? Boom!
All right.
I'm like,
That was awesome. Thank you. Whenever I'm here, you guys are allowed to do that stuff.
cold in here.
It's just when I leave, you guys can't do that stuff. You can't upset her. You understand that? And I was saying, I don't want to be followed home. I had to threaten whoever it was. And I'm not sure which one of you it was, but whoever it was, I had to threaten them because, you know, I don't want to have to send you guys to the abyss. I don't want to. I'm not a bad person, but you gotta listen to me because I'm working with Tammy. I'm working with the married couple down there, the older gentleman, and they need a little peace and quiet. So I think the southern gentleman. Have you told me your name, sir? I swear to sort of whisper.
Not to do
Yeah.
it.
I felt really cold right here.
Yeah.
It like creeped up on me. I actually kind of felt some pressure. It's
I think-
weird.
I think he's the kind of leader type, and I think he could try and get you guys to kind of behave yourselves. I mean, it's all right for you guys to throw stuff while I'm here. That's fine.
That was great.
I love that stuff, you know.
How young are the kids you think are in here?
I think the youngest one might be 7. The little boy.
It kind of feels like a pressure. Right, on my
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kinda,
Maybe he's relating.
They're
to
lighter.
it.
Their touch
it's-
is so much lighter than the other ones.
It's lighter, but it's like pressure.
Yeah.
It feels really weird.
Who threw that game at me? Were you having fun? It is a game, so.
I saw that corner of my eye. I just
Could have
went,
been showing the age because there's age on that game. Those
Oh.
are things that my
Oh,
daughter
no
way.
outgrew. That pile behind you is stuff I'm donating.
Oh.
She outgrew them, so it could be things that something like that.
that was pretty unbelievable. Though. That was great.
That was kind of awesome.
What about this thing right here?
Oh, Molly's water bottle. Yeah.
See Molly's water bottle? I bet none of you guys can knock that on the ground. Now don't just focus on the water bottle, but you know,
Oh, no.
focus on us, but
Yeah.
keep it in your scope
Yeah.
just in case it
Just
goes
went off
flying.
as well
Case it
as soon as
flies.
you said that.
What?
This went off as soon as you said that.
Yeah. It's tough for them to
There's not
actually
much of
manipulate
that
an
energy,
object
yeah.
that you ask for them to knock over. Oh, the thing's ice cold. They're trying to knock it over. Thing is like ice. Wow.
It's
Yeah.
cold in here. It's
So
really
it's
cold
got,
in here.
Yeah.
little-
It's gotten colder since we came in.
Yes.
I wonder, not that it matters, I just wonder if I remind somebody of that Tammy character, or like that's why they're here. Like your fluffy hair. My fluffy blonde southern hair.
I think he's probably going to let us know if Tammy peels around.
It feels like something's around my legs. And I have no pants on, so it's a little colder than normal.
Don't be fresh, guys.
Well,
You got some pretty women in here, but you got to
So-
behave yourselves. Be gentlemen. I know my southern friend's a gentleman, aren't you, sir?
When I saw that board game,
We have an orb.
That is
that was
weird.
Oh,
the
no.
board game was
No,
sitting up
never
like
mind.
this,
Oh, no.
and
No.
it's like
Because that just tipped.
Yeah.
Nobody did anything.
no,
You weren't even moving.
it moved.
Yeah.
That thing's just shooting off like... I thought for sure it would be dead flat line here this week. I can't believe they still got
There's
No,
so
and I
much-
still had another experience last night.
There's
There's
so
still
much
been more
energy
going
here.
on.
Wow. We'll come and visit every 6 months as long as it's all right with Joy. You know, and we'll play some games.
I like that.
Yeah. As long as I still live here.
And, you
I
know,
feel like they really want to play.
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, I know.
I think
they
there's
do.
more younger spirits than older spirits
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, definitely.
Or maybe that's why I have a hard time cleaning this room out. They want me to keep the toys.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
having such
exactly.
a hard time cleaning up here. It's
Yeah.
horrible.
They have affection to it. They have feelings for
Yeah.
some of the stuff you're
Yeah.
recycling.
Yeah, that's
Did
why
you
they
hear-
love this room so much.
I hate that.
Mm.
Yeah.
It was none of you guys. It
I don't
was,
think it was anybody in here. No, I heard that.
Well, it was somebody in here, but not one of us.
yeah.
Yeah. I heard that too. Because it's hard to let go of some of the toys.
Oh yeah. You can move something from like California and bring it over here, and they'll follow it.
Was that you that just said that?
Oh, some of the toys?
No, I just heard.
I thought you
anybody
said
hear
that.
that?
I thought you said that.
What did it
She
say?
You
didn't
said
say-
move
she-
the toys, and then you heard.
Yeah, she didn't say anything.
No, I didn't say anything after
I
with
thought
the
you
toys.
said that.
No, no.
My
It was
butt's
right
cold
after she
again, though.
finished.
Yes.
You're lighting
her
up again.
sentence. It was one of you guys, huh? Well, you guys are right on top of me. Oh my God. That's okay. Don't worry about it.
Well, we need to work together and let some of the toys go.
You guys got to choose some toys you really like. I think the toys you probably they probably love this thing.
This thing will not go.
Okay, good.
I promise you that, because Molly loves it too. It's
And I
like
bet
her
you they
little
love
thing.
this cash registers
Yeah,
too.
McDonald's cash register has
And
been
probably
a staple.
these little things
We
here.
would love
All the
McDonald's,
stuff. Yeah, I just got rid of Molly's old bedroom set. That didn't seem to have any sentiment. Everyone
Yeah.
let it go.
I would guess the younger kids would probably like the stuffed animals. You know, get rid of some of them if you need to, but like let them have some of them.
I can't get rid of this
they
desk
very
either.
they like that.
Pooh. He's from
Oh,
Disney
they
World.
like
He's
Pooh?
not going anywhere. I can tell you
Okay.
that. He's from Disney
And
World.
I'm
Gonna
holding
stay,
Pooh.
guys.
I'm gonna
Okay,
put
that.
Pooh back down.
who's
funny.
staying?
They
Yeah.
like Pooh.
Holy
How
crap.
about
cute.
how about
I-
we'll go with this guy?
You know what? You can definitely get rid of.
Nope.
No,
you
don't.
know?
That can go.
We'll try
Pooh is
Pooh
from
again.
Disney World though, so he'll stay.
You want Pooh to stay though, right?
It's funny. This desk, I've tried to sell it
Holy
twice in a
crap.
yard sale and it won't go.
How about
Oh, really?
How about
What
bunny?
is that?
They like bunny too.
Bunny?
The bunny,
Alright.
that's
Oh, they
mine.
like the bunny.
You should borrow that when you
How
come
about
out
another
this
bunny?
room.
I
yeah.
think they like all the stuffed
stuffed
animals.
Yeah.
You might have to get the really.
They really
Oh, look at that! It's oh my God! That just stayed at
Yeah.
yellow for like.
I like
30
them
seconds
too.
straight.
I like those too, so that's
really-
funny.
And then you put the toy by itself
Do you
without
guys
asking
know
the
the
question.
Winnie the Pooh song?
How about you have a lot of bunnies?
It's Molly's baby. She got that when she was a baby.
What's the Winnie the Pooh song? Do you remember it? Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, cuddly old bear or something like that.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Do any of you guys remember cartoons? Did you guys used to watch cartoons on TV? What was your favorite cartoon? Tell me in this device here. What was the Southern guy's favorite TV show? You remember the Dukes of Hazzard?
Just thinking
Dukes of
that.
Hazzard.
Actually thought Bonanza.
We like Daisy.
I get the feeling the kids weren't around for cartoons. They're older. I think the southern guy maybe, and in that realm, like maybe someone within my lifetime. I don't know that the children are within my lifetime.
Yeah.
They seem older.
Hard to
Hard to pinpoint, but
say. Hard to say when
I
they're
think,
from.
yeah.
That's why I say stuff like that.
yeah,
Are
yeah,
they really?
Girls Meet World, yep.
Okay.
Maybe like Howdy Doody and Captain Kangaroo.
yeah. Before
Maybe.
me.
It's hard to say. You know, they could be from the 40s, the 60s.
Middle school.
Could the Southern guy tell me one thing? Could you come up to this device and tell me what was the president you remember when you were down south? Just had something go like that right in front of me. Are you from, we're trying to figure out the state you're from. Mississippi? Arkansas?
Louisiana.
It almost sounds Louisiana.
Missouri?
I said, I want to play that tune with you.
Yeah, with you.
With you. That sounds almost Bayou.
Mm-hmm.
You know? You from the Bayou?
Or Groton, Connecticut.
When you said that.
You remember the song Born on the Bayou? You do? Born on the Bayou. Who's the band that sang that song? Credence?
Yeah. Oh.
They were they were an awesome band, weren't they? Yeah.
That's
You like Southern rock and stuff like that, huh? You were way down south for a while. Were you in the military? This is a Navy guy over here. Ethan is. You were in the military, weren't you? You're probably stationed up here, weren't you?
On a submarine?
Ship? Army? Marines? Air Force? Not answering.
CSA? No, it's not that old.
Special Ops?
They used to refer to submarines as boats. And
Green
Right, they
Berets?
still do, yeah. The
Boats.
Yep.
He's not answering now. Oh. Something. So there's more than 10 of you in here now, huh?
I knew that when you told me to come out. We were alone, man. Sat down here, you closed the door, and I was like, more than 10.
We gotta leave in like 15 minutes. We got another place to go. Would you guys mind if we come back and visit you again? Well, that's a hard one to answer. Can we come visit you again? Will you set that off? Do you mind if we do? Yes.
Ooh.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
They can come bowling with us.
I must say, I've been to a lot of places, and I must say, there's a lot of evidence here, a lot of energy here. It's pretty phenomenal.
Ton of it. You got to, if you decide to move, you got to call us right away and say, you guys got to come in.
Yeah.
Not that it's going to matter because they're probably going to follow you anyway.
Yeah, they might just follow you.
And be like, all right, we got to pack our toys and our
It's energy,
teddy
and
bears.
I felt like I picked up more over the week.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was more in tune with it.
Well, I'm starting to figure out over the last years, there's more people that are haunted than there are buildings that
Well,
are
the
haunted.
people, it's funny you say that because a couple of people that I encountered this week, one of them just beat cancer, but I looked at him and I was like, you're not alive. Like, he wasn't really here. He was very much given a second chance. He shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I picked right up on that, and he was very sensitive to me, and I was in tune with him, and like I just...
How do you
stuff
think
like
I got that way? 10 years of Hodgkin's disease, 4B,
Wow.
when I was like 19 years old, yeah.
Yeah, so you
Between
end up on
19
a
and
different
30.
plane at that point, and I was like
Yeah.
right on to him, and he just...
When you look death straight in the eyes, it just changed your whole perspective on life. You see in a different way, you know? You Somebody just yawned? Was that you?
Was it make
Ethan?
like a little noise or something?
That wasn't me.
That
was-
wasn't you?
Two over here.
I heard that.
Yeah.
It's like a
Yeah, that,
like your stomach didn't grumble.
Uh-uh.
Wow.
No, that's a voice. That
This
sounds
is
like...
me. I was.
Wow.
Very weird.
And I have a question. It's about
Now, what was that whisper? Was that just you, Ethan?
that was just me.
That was you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I
Um,
thought so.
The disease thing. When
Yeah.
I was 2,
Mhm.
funny enough, I ate paint off a windowsill, and
You
I got
what?
lead poisoning.
Lead poisoning.
I almost
okay.
died from lead
Oh.
poisoning when I was a young kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Could that be why I'm sensitive now?
Okay.
Because
A lot of different factors, you know?
I almost died actually.
I
They were
have
pretty
too,
shocked.
so I wonder if that's.
Because
You
it was
never
like,
know. I wonder if
you
that's
know, I
like
was
why
almost 30. That's when I was telling you I
Yeah.
saw my first full-bodied apparition after I'd been in remission from
Weirdly
cancer.
enough, the closer you are to
All of a
death,
sudden I
the more
started
you can
seeing
see.
spirits out of
I
nowhere.
wonder if that's what, because I did this. It was the same kind of thing. I had a.
Yeah.
I probably was kind of dead. Somehow
Yeah.
they got me back, and so I wonder about that too. If you're sensitive,
It's even the
because
fact
of,
of somebody telling you, get your affairs in order, you're going to pass away.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they told me.
Like you said about the guy who beat
it
cancer.
changes your whole perspective on what's in front of you,
Right.
You don't see things the same way ever again.
subconsciously or not,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah. It
Mm-hmm.
opens your middle eye.
Don't let people see.
Society tries
Yeah,
so
no,
hard to
it's
close
clear.
this,
Yeah.
and tell you this is our only plane of existence, and then you're dust. No, that's not
But
it
it
at
was
all.
creepy with him because, like, he was walking dead. I don't know how else to describe it. You've probably
Wow.
experienced it. He was walking
yeah.
dead.
You know what it is? I've experienced that before too. When I see some people, they're still not fully back. That's what it is.
Yeah, that may be what it-
that's
he
the
wasn't
best,
there.
That's the best way
It was
to
just
explain it.
eerie.
Because he just beat cancer, but he was about to move on.
Right,
Like
right.
my mom who adopted me, I was 14. A year and a half later, she died of brain cancer, and I knew when she was gonna pass. Like I
Right.
could feel it. Like
Yeah, that's probably something that really heightened your
oh yeah.
spirituality.
Well, I got really depressed because she died December 7th, and her birthday was
That's
December
Molly's
31st.
birthday, my daughter.
Wow.
And I got really depressed, and I wouldn't eat or nothing. And she showed herself to me to snap me out of it.
Wow. That's crazy.
That's my daughter's birthday. I don't know if you heard me say that.
Yeah.
December 7th. It's freaky.
What
So
year?
who else? We only got about another 10 minutes in here. Somebody got the time?
Yeah, I think you guys have less than that.
Yeah.
Really?
It's 8:15.
Oh, we got to get
think you
going,
gotta
guys.
go. Yeah.
We're going to give you like one more minute. We want each of you to stand in line right here and take a turn, especially the guys that say, I don't want to say something. I want you right in the front of the line and tell me your names, one by one. Will you do that for me? Did you just rub up against something?
Did you hear?
He did. Oh,
I did,
I
I
heard
just-
his jacket.
Yeah, I rubbed,
Yeah.
but
Oh, okay.
I did that because I thought I heard something behind you.
Yeah.
Behind me.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where I thought I heard it from.
Yeah,
All
I saw
over.
it. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
there's somebody.
You guys?
Yeah.
Oh.
That was my hand going in my pocket.
So we'll come and visit you once in a while, and as long as Joy says you're behaving yourselves, there won't be any problem. You know, we might even bring you a couple, like, gifts and stuff for the young kids,
I'll
you
bring
know.
you Eeyore.
Not that you need more presents,
We'll
but...
get this
Big-
playroom organized so you can play everything.
Yeah,
at night.
she's going to straighten it out so you guys have a really awesome room.
Yeah, and you can leave me alone while I
Okay.
sleep and come up here and play.
And you guys
It's
got to
warm right
listen.
here.
You guys got to listen to the southern guy now. I don't know his name yet, but he seems really awesome. Seems like a nice guy. Seems like he's got a big heart. He's going to be your big brother, and you got to give the old man and the woman down there a little bit of a break, okay? Because you're driving him crazy. And I know you're not doing it to be mean, but he's old. You want to kill him again? Anybody want to tell me their name before we leave? A lot of audible voices
Behind you this time.
right there. You know, like sound almost like Seth or.
Well, we'll find out. With any luck.
Oh no, I always pick them up, the audible voices. I had like 3 or 4 from the last time we were here.
Yeah.
Man, seeing that game fall from
Oh,
behind.
know,
that
that
was
was-
amazing.
that
That was
I
amazing.
thought I saw something move. I'm like, huh?
The weirdest part of all is that was like really firmly planted.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Somebody
Because I
must have
stuffed
lifted
everything
that.
in
Yes.
there.
Well, I saw it. I saw something move. I'm like, huh?
I wonder if any of that could have possibly got on camera.
I hope.
Because you've been focusing on me
Yeah,
most of the time.
I don't know if it did or
can't
not.
really
I hope
see
so,
something
but
on it. Which one it is?
Oh,
It's a-
that things just went to red, man.
Yeah,
We're
there
not
it
going
goes
to
again.
take it away. It's okay.
Ages 3 to 6. That's what I was
I don't-
interested in.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
Just thinking it's a hazard. Just thinking it's a hazard. Just thinking it's a hazard.
First one, she got died. First one, she got died. First one, she got died. I get feelings too. I get feelings too. And I'm getting turtles like crazy. And I'm getting turtles like crazy. She's feeling that. She's feeling that. She's feeling that.
Came downstairs. Came downstairs. Came downstairs. Came downstairs.
Missouri? 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 this is a small piece.